Welcome back to the Makeshift Tavern, and welcome back to the Over a Barrel podcast, where the two of us sit around talking shit over a barrel. It's been
a little bit.
We haven't been able to catch up and record in a little bit. How have you been?
I've been busy.
Busy?
I've been busy with work. Not this work, but actual
work. Yeah. Paid work.
Real job.
Yeah, the real job.
Yeah. How have you been?
Busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, as well. I've been like flat out with rehearsals and stuff for Fringe. Fringe is upon us. And also trying to, with work, I've been a bit behind on that. So I've just been, every waking hour has just been trying to get back up to speed. Yeah. So it's been a time.
Well, you've been busy because you came here last night and stayed the night, but it's hard to say night. Because you got here at what, like 4 in the morning?
Got here about 4:30 in the morning, yeah.
And as of filming this, it's now 10 in the morning.
Yeah, 10:30, 10.
And hence why we're not drinking any.
Yeah, we're not drinking any alcohol at the moment. So cheers.
We're keeping it sober for now.
The old ginger beer and sarsaparilla for us.
Good old Bundaberg, not the rum.
No,
not the rum.
Not the rum.
It's same because I remember looking it up and I thought, is Bundaberg rum the same as like the Bundaberg soft drinks? And just same name but completely different companies.
Yeah, but I think they're both from Bundaberg.
Obviously. Yeah. I don't know. I could be talking out my arse here, but I feel like there was some sort of collaboration between the two at some point.
Maybe.
Like a rum-based like premix drink.
Well,
I could be wrong.
No, I think you're right because a dark and stormy is ginger beer with rum.
Yeah.
And so like an Australian dark and stormy, I don't know where it fucking came from, but we normally use Bundaberg rum with Bundaberg ginger beer.
Yeah, right.
So
I feel like there was like a specific. I could be wrong.
No, I think you're right.
There is
I
some
do.
premix
I can remember like
Bundy
a can
program
with the thing on it. So you're probably right.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
It's like same name. Let's do a thing.
Let's just do it. We're right next to each other. They'd have to know about each other, so a collaboration would have happened at some point.
Hell yeah! But no, I mean it's not a bad thing not drinking for a change.
Yeah, it's nice to take a break.
Although I probably will be doing some makeshift drink filming after this podcast.
Yeah.
So see how that
goes. Oh, I'm sure we'll be fine. Well, you gotta. That's why you're not drinking now, so you can drink the drinks later.
Get prepared for it.
Get prepared for it.
Yeah.
Save your body just for the next hour.
Yeah.
Because in 5 minutes.
In 5 minutes.
The podcast goes longer than 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. We're like not even 5 minutes.
We're not even 5 minutes in. All right, this sarsaparillas done. Let's go and get the real stuff. So remember, last podcast
which we filmed a while ago.
Now.
Yeah.
But it gave me time to actually watch the show we're talking about.
What show are we talking about?
I've forgotten. It's too early in the morning.
Miracle Workers.
That's Miracle Workers.
Did you watch
Miracle something? Yeah.
Still on season 1?
Of course. Yeah. So like in between all the other stuff, I managed to get an episode here and there.
What do you think?
Not bad.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I think it gets better as it gets on. Like the first season's good, but I think it peaks towards the end.
Okay.
It gets good.
Yeah, so it's one of those things just like, no, you can't judge it from the first season.
Yeah. I mean, you can, but every season's completely different.
Yeah.
But the 4th season, they really go hard, and it's pretty damn good.
Yeah, well, it's been enjoyable. Daniel Radcliffe has been really good in it.
Yeah.
I can't.
Does he do an accent in that, or is he just uses his?
I think it's just his normal. I think it's just his normal voice.
Because he does accents.
He does some. I'm trying
to think. There's a specific horns. Have you seen Horns?
No.
Do you know?
I know of Horns. Yeah.
Because in that he does an American accent.
Okay.
That's a good movie.
Yeah.
I won't give anything away, but it's fun.
Well, have you seen Weird?
No.
Weird Al Yankovic.
No.
Because he plays Weird Al and he does a really good. He plays that off really well.
Yeah, right.
So, a man of many voices.
Oh, actually, I watched Guns Akimbo the other day. I can't remember. It was on one of the streaming services. And
I really want to see that.
It came out like
a little while ago. Yeah.
It's It's fun.
Yeah.
It's not an amazing movie, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's entertaining. But yeah, in that he's got the American accent as well. Is it? He does other accents. He does what's that movie where he escapes from somewhere? Because he's South African in that. Because that's based on a true story. Escape from Pretoria.
Sure.
Is that a place in South Africa?
It probably is. It's not pronounced like that at all.
It's a good movie though.
Yeah.
Yeah, based on a true story, like trying to escape a prison.
Yeah.
And like the dude that it's based on escaped this prison. But yeah, he does a good job in that. He's good with accents. Has he ever done an Australian accent?
I'm not sure.
I think that movie was filmed in Australia.
Yeah, probably. I think
Yeah.
that's when that was filmed. Was that the one that was filmed down here? There was a
I don't know.
There was a film he was in, I can't remember which one, and there was like this little buzz around the local like film community. It's like, oh, Daniel Radcliffe's filming
Harry Potter's here.
Yeah, how do we get in on that film? I'm pretty sure he has done an Australian film. Can't remember what it's called. It wasn't massive, like it wasn't like on everyone's radar.
Oh, yeah, right.
Which happens a lot with Australian films.
Yeah, well, that The Artful Dodger was filmed down here, which is a series. That
Okay.
came out. You haven't heard of it?
That might have been the one I was thinking of. When
Oh, maybe. I didn't have
filming
Dan Radcliffe in it.
Okay, then. I have no idea.
No. Aaron was watching it.
Okay. We're like, why are you bringing it up?
Got Tim Minchin in it.
Oh, yeah. I was almost in a series with Tim Minchin.
Oh, yeah. I think you told me about that.
Yeah. The series Upright.
That's right, yeah.
Where the two out the piano.
That would have been cool.
I auditioned for one of his band members, didn't get that, but they asked me to come in as an extra. And then when I was going to go on set, the set was an hour and a half away, and I woke up with vertigo, like really bad. I couldn't stand up and walk.
Because you're too tall.
Yeah, exactly right. I got out of bed too quick. Yeah, the outfit there is a lot thinner. And yeah, I just couldn't. I messaged the producer, or whoever my contact was, and I'm like, I can't make it. I'm so sorry. I got up, got ready, and my head was spinning so bad. It's like, fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, Daniel Radcliffe, I can't remember. I have to look it up at some point, but I'm pretty sure he's done an Australian film.
Yeah, okay. The only one I know is the one that was filmed in Australia.
Yeah,
it's
but
South
not set
African
here, yeah.
Based.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was filmed in Australia.
I'm pretty sure it was. I remember them doing some scenes of something of his down here.
Yeah.
Because
in-
they
in
like
a
closed
prison.
off parts of the city like where
Yeah.
they were filming.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, that wasn't set here.
Is there an Australian Hogwarts? It wouldn't be called Hogwarts, I guess.
It would be Hogwarts.
Because I know there's other wizarding schools around the world. Like there's an American
There's
one.
an American one, because that's in that where Fantastic Beasts is set.
I think part of it. Well, he's in America.
He's in America.
Yeah, and there's like obviously the French school and the Russian school. Have you watched the Harry Potter movies?
Not all of them. Well, yeah, because they
Goblet of Fire. They have them all
I've
come
seen.
together,
I think
yeah.
that's the last movie I saw.
Right.
Yeah, because they get all the other ones coming in.
Yeah.
You've got like.
So
yeah.
surely there's an Australian.
I don't know. Maybe. I think I had this conversation with someone, and they said apparently there isn't, and there's a reason for it.
Because they're Australian.
Because they're Australian.
Because the school would just be fights and drinking,
Yeah, exactly right.
drugs.
Yeah, it's just like their potions class. It's just making beer.
Here's how to brew your own microbeers.
Yeah, it's a microbrewery. But that's the thing. I remember years ago there was a Quidditch World Tour game.
Right,
came
like
out.
in real life. Or
No, video game.
Oh, video game. Okay, I was like, because
Quidditch-
the people play Quidditch in real life.
They do. They don't call
They
it
run
Quidditch anymore.
around.
Yeah, they don't call it Quidditch anymore because
okay.
they're trying to separate themselves from J.K. Rowling.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I remember there was a Quidditch World Cup video game that came out, and Australia was a team.
Yeah. Okay. So there has to be a school.
There has to be a school, but apparently that's not canon anymore. But if there was, I mean, what houses would there be?
Shit. You got to look at Australian icons. So
So
what would Gryffindor be then?
Gryffindor.
Which is a lion. What about a Tassie tiger?
A Tassie tiger.
Yeah. Is Gryffindor? It's just a lion, isn't it? It's not like a griffin or anything.
I know there's a griffin. I'm pretty sure
It's
it's just a
called
lion.
Gryffindor.
Yeah, Gryffindor.
Tasmanian tigers. They're just extinct. They're not mythical or anything.
They're not mythical.
They were
they're
a
just
real
extinct.
thing that existed.
Well, I mean, as far as we know, they're a real
I've
thing.
never seen one.
The government could be pulling the wool over our eyes like they did with the dodo. It's a conspiracy.
I think Gryffindor would be a Tassie tiger.
You're a Tassie tiger?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think of
It's got
anything
the
else.
same energy.
It's a big, large cat.
Yeah.
In
What about?
I can't even think of what the actual
Hufflepuff's a badger.
a badger. Slytherin's a snake.
Slytherin's a snake. And Ravenclaw's a
Raven?
I don't think it's an actual raven. I think it's like a crow. It could be a raven. It should be a raven.
Well, a crow and raven are almost the same.
Yeah,
thing.
it could be something else.
It's some sort of bird.
Yeah, it's a bird. So what if instead of a badger for Hufflepuff, the Australian equivalent would have to be a platypus?
A platypus, yes.
Surely.
That'd be great. Oh, could it? Badger. I mean, it could be a Tasmanian devil.
Oh yeah.
They're kind of badger-like.
But I think platypus is more iconic.
Platypus, yeah, it's 100% more
Yeah.
iconic. Yeah.
Gotta go for the iconic animals. So
I mean, I reckon definitely platypus. I would put platypus up there.
I mean, Slytherin. Like, what kind of a snake is Slytherin? It's just a generic
It's just a generic snake.
So would you go for one of the iconic Australian snakes?
Like a red-bellied black snake or a brown snake,
Or is that too close to Slytherin?
That's too close. I reckon stick with the same vein, but change it to something else Australian that will kill you. I reckon make it a spider.
Yeah, okay. Redback?
Redback.
The
100%. The iconic
yeah.
Australian spider.
Okay, so you got a Tassie tiger,
Tassie tiger,
a redback, and a platypus.
and a platypus.
And then Ravenclaw.
Ravenclaw. I'm gonna keep with some sort of bird thing. We've got a lot of scary birds, but we could.
I've got two birds in mind.
So do I.
Like the two main iconic birds that you get in.
Maybe. Oh, I think you might be thinking of one. I'm thinking of something similar. I reckon.
Here you go, shoot.
So, I'll guess yours.
Okay.
You guess mine.
Okay.
You're thinking an emu?
No.
No.
No, I was thinking more like an actual bird. I mean,
Oh, actual
emus
bird.
are birds.
Don't say that. Don't let the emu.
emu
we
wars
lost
will
the
start
emu
again.
war. We don't need it around two. Oh, I'm really thinking like magpie?
Nah,
you-
kookaburra.
Oh, kookaburra. I forgot that I was thinking of that bird even exists.
Kookaburra.
I was for some reason thinking of birds that'll kill you.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
I was thinking of a cassowary and a magpie.
Yeah, well, I suppose everything so far would kill you, given the chance.
Yeah, everything can kill you.
Yeah.
Well, not the Tasmanian tiger anymore, but
Well,
if that was still around.
given
maybe.
the chance,
Yeah,
it
given the
could.
chance, yeah.
Just revive it.
Yeah, and before anyone in the comments is just like, the platypus can't kill you. No, they can.
Yeah,
they
oh,
have a
yeah.
venomous barb.
They're deadly.
Yeah, they're deadly.
Yeah.
And apparently, I don't know if this is true, a little side note, but their venomous barb has killed 2 people in their existence on Earth.
Yeah, right.
But you need 3 people to die before anybody makes an anti-venom.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So no one's bothered.
So no one's bothered.
Yeah, they're not that.
So
deadly.
there's
Everyone
like-
knows.
Yeah,
everyone
that's
knows.
right. Yeah, just don't
leave
go
it
near
there.
the back end of the platypus. You're
How
fine.
cool is a platypus though?
That's so good. It's like
beaver tail, duckbill.
yeah.
Like, they're just cool. They're a cool animal.
It's just like they just have spare parts and they just throw them together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of platypuses.
It's like, fuck it, just put it down in Australia where all the other weird things are.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ravenclaw, Australian equivalent. I don't mind the idea of it being a cassowary.
Yeah.
Because they will rip your chest open.
Fuck you up.
Yeah.
Just for looking at them.
I know a lot of people were probably thinking like, how come we didn't go for like kangaroo or koala or like the iconic, like
Yeah, yeah.
truly iconic animals. They're too iconic.
Yeah. Too generic.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Well, Hogwarts has its own crest though, doesn't it? With like,
It does, with the 4 houses on it.
oh, that's right, yeah.
Oh, but then they've got another one which is a similar shape and it's just the H.
Oh yeah, it doesn't have any other animals on it. I was gonna say like the Australian school crest could just have like the kangaroo koala, like the coat of arms.
Yeah, yeah.
Just mash them together. Anyway,
Into one piece. Now what we'll do, instead of having like the animals there, we'll have the animals plated up. Like as they've been cooked because we're the only country that actually eats our coat of arms.
Hell yeah, I like that.
Well, I think we're also the only country that put technically a pest on our coat of arms.
Yeah.
So, you know,
An iconic pest.
an iconic pest. We do things backwards down here.
So we got the Tassie tiger, platypus, redback, and a cassowary.
And a cassowary. Yeah, I like that.
That's
yeah.
it. That's it.
But we can't. Obviously, the house names can't be Gryffindor, Ravenclaw. We'd have to. What?
I got no idea what the house names would be.
Well,
yeah, you stumped me there. I got nothing on
well,
that.
the Hogwarts names are. I mean, they're not even. Like, some of them are connected to the animal loosely, like Slytherin,
Gryffindor is
Griffin,
Griffin is part lion.
They're part lion. Raven. I mean, they have claws, but I don't think they're ravens. Hufflepuff, that's out the window.
What do you mean? The Huffle Badger.
They like that puff.
HR Puff and Stuff. Hufflepuff. F Puff and Stuff.
Hey, where does that link back to badgers?
I don't know. He's a dragon, which is.
HR Puff and Stuff.
Yeah, he's a dragon.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure HR Puff and Stuff is a dragon.
You're not thinking of Puff the Magic Dragon?
No, I'm thinking of HR Puff and Stuff. He's got like a tail and everything.
Okay.
That show was whack.
That was pretty out there.
That was. His name is Puff and Stuff.
Yeah.
Puff and Stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that could mean anything.
I mean, but like.
It was probably just the author.
I think it was the creators. They made more than that show though. They made a bunch of whack puppet shows like that. They puppets? Costumes?
I don't know, it's all just a fever dream.
Yeah, they made a bunch, but that was the one that took off. And I'm pretty sure all they were trying to do was just how much can we get past the censors. That was it.
Well, back then, you could get just about anything past the censors. Try to do that now.
Yeah. Oh,
which is probably for
I remember watching that.
A good reason.
I remember watching that a lot when I was a kid. That might explain a lot.
Yeah, maybe. I probably did watch it, but I don't remember it. I never repressed it.
I do.
I had many other traumatic experiences.
Well, I mean, the opening song, it sings about, was his name Timmy? Jimmy was the kid in it. And he was playing his magic flute. You know, like, doo-doo-doo. And then Willy Wonka, and then a boat talks to him and says, come and play with me. And he jumps on this boat, gets trapped in a storm, which I think was caused by Witchy Poo, who was trying to get him for some reason. I don't know, and then he washes up on this island and makes friends with HR Puff and stuff.
Jesus.
Because he's your friend when things get rough.
He's playing his magic flute. He was ripping a bomb.
He was, 100%.
He's playing his magic flute.
That's right. And then he's tripping balls, sees this boat that's like, yeah, come on, jump on.
Yeah.
Gets caught up in a storm.
He didn't know that his friend like laced his cone piece with like LSD and he was having a bad trip.
Chances are the whole time he's just sitting on his couch.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. His parents walked in and it's just like, we failed.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Australian Hogwarts.
Australian Hogwarts.
Hufflepuff.
So we're definitely changing the names then. I don't want us to be somehow anyway associated with HR Puff and stuff. HR Hufflepuff.
HR Hufflepuff.
What else is iconic that we can? Well, we were talking before that there'd been potions classes just brewing terrible craft beers.
Oh, so the houses should be named after beers?
I think they should be named after iconic Australian
Aussie
beers.
Yeah. West End's red. So West End for Gryffindor.
Yeah. So you keep with the colour scheme.
Yeah, so what else is...
So you got, red tins for West End. Gryffindor is West End. Got
VBs.
For Slytherin, for the green,
For the red back.
Yeah, for the red back.
Yeah.
Alright, so we've got two really bad beers.
So we need yellow and blue.
Yellow, what's a good yellow one? You got 4X Gold, that's all yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Hufflepuff kind of feels like a mid-strength beer.
Yeah, I agree with that. So we need blue. What's a blue beer?
What's a good iconic Australian blue beer?
Jesus.
Well, you've got, I mean, like this one's, there's a controversy. Like, if any Australians don't hate me for saying this.
I know where you're going.
But you've got Foster's, which technically is Australian, but we don't drink it. It's not the beer that we drink. It's the beer that everybody else in the world thinks we drink.
Well, that feels fitting for Ravenclaw.
Yeah.
Sorry, Danny Ravenclaw.
Ravenclaw is just, posing.
Yeah.
Ravenclaw is what.
No, that's why it's Foster's, because then Ravenclaws, they're the bookworms, and they'll be like, well, actually, technically, Foster's isn't
actually an Australian beer. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Whereas the rest of them are just getting fucked up like tinnies.
Yeah. Woo! the 4X that are down there. It's just like, hang on guys, I only drink twice as much as you. You just,
Yeah, that makes sense. The two, like, I'd say the top 2 beers of Australia are your Gryffindor, Slytherin.
Gryffindor, Slytherin,
That
the
feels
VB,
very
West
fitting.
End,
Yeah.
which is terrible, which is like sad because they are terrible beer.
I know, but that's what gets drank.
Yeah.
Drunk? Drinked?
Yes.
Yes.
All the above.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's it then. We got it all.
All right, so we've got House West End
with the Tassie Tiger.
We've got House 4X Gold with the platypus.
Yep.
We got House VB with the redback spider.
Yep.
And we got House Foster's with the cassowary.
That's it.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Oh, and to pick your house, you gotta go through the sorting esky.
Yeah, the sorting esky.
You rip out your can.
Yeah, it's just filled with ice.
You got a shotgun.
You got a shotgun, and whatever can you pull out is what house you're in.
That's it. The sorting esky.
The sorting esky.
I love that. It's like, it has to be huge. Like, really got it. You can't. You just got to dig it. It's magical.
Yeah. No. I reckon it's the size. It's about this big. You can but you just keep going in like
full
down
arm,
here,
and you pull it out, and everyone cheers. And you're like,
and it's nothing but ice. So you like your hand is freezing when you pull it out. Like you've really got to go through it.
That's the best.
Yeah, and then you just like stab it down the hatch.
Yeah, and everyone goes, "Argh!" Or you do a shoey.
Oh. The sorting shoey.
Sorting shoey. That's better. It's a combo. You still got to reach into the esky.
Yeah.
And then you crack it and you got to do a shoey out the sorting shoey. And everyone has to use the same shoey.
Oh, imagine going last. Like you crack it out and the thong is just like.
Why does it have to be a thong?
It's an Australian.
I'm picturing like a work boot.
Oh yeah, like a steel cap. Like it's got like plaster and shit on it. And like you pull it out and the tongue is just like, West End! You just crack it and then slam it down.
Or it's the end of the shoe, like the toes.
Oh yeah.
West End!
West End!
Fuck, we should write this.
Yeah. You got like fucking the protagonist, he's reaching in and he's just like, please not BB, please not BB, please not BB. And the shoe is like, no, why not VB? You would make a really good VB.
God damn it. Oh, and instead of like muggles or like mudbloods, they're bogans and darrows.
Bogans and darrows, that's just how it is already.
Yeah. All the VBs are eshays.
Just like walking down the hallway. Imagine like there's a scene, is like they're dark and there's just like, they're sneaking around, just like, shh, here's something, you hear in the desert. Just like, oh, it's the VBs.
Yeah.
And instead of like having like robes and everything, they've just got coloured wife beaters, like coloured singlets.
Yeah. Jesus, I think we're onto something.
I think we are. I think this would be great.
Yeah.
What's that like?
We film it.
We should.
We'll film it.
We should film it.
Yeah.
Let's go to our Kickstarter to back this project.
We don't have a name for the school.
We don't have a name for the school.
It's the only thing we haven't thought of yet.
No. What's the name of the school?
I don't know. I got nothing.
Oh, like, what is this? Do you know what the school in America was?
Nah, something weird.
Probably. What can we call this?
Hogwarts. Warts.
Hogwarts.
My mind's going bunyip. Something
Yeah,
bunyip.
Bunyip. Bunyip could be the school mascot.
Yeah. Specifically the one from Murray Bridge that comes out the water.
Nah, it's what about like another like an iconic, massive, iconic Australian brand, Bunnings.
Bunnings. That is the school. It's like under.
But it'd be like Bunno's Warehouse Witchcraft and Wizardry.
No, here's the thing. You got platform 9 3/4. It'll be aisle 9.
Aisle 9 3/4.
You run into the aisle.
You gotta go into a Bunnings and like those dividers, you just can see these people with their trolleys just in the back.
And it's all the Bunnings are connected. You go to any Bunnings, because they're fucking everywhere.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
And that's how you get to the school.
Yeah. You do your shopping down aisle 9 3/4.
Yeah. You wait till no one's looking.
You're going up to one of the staff members there. He's like, oh, can you tell me when aisle 9 3/4 are? It's just like, fuck off, mate. What are you talking about? Aisle 9 3/4. You're the third one today. What the fuck is going on?
All these fucking kids.
Yeah, you see some bogan with a trolley and like 3 kids hanging off him. It's like the Weasleys. They're like, come on, we got to get to aisle 9 3/4. You just follow them and they just plow straight into the side.
Yeah. We just don't have a name for the school. Oh yeah, Bunnings.
Bunnings.
Bunnos.
Bunnos, yeah.
Bunnos
You get to it through a Bunnings, but it's Bunnos.
Bunnings is named Bunnings because it was built for the school.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah. Yeah, it's a front.
We're done. That's
Yeah,
it.
we're done.
Podcast over.
Podcast over. Thank you and good night. Order a barrel.
We nailed it.
I'm going back to bed. I'm gonna go write the script. But what was like? We've come this far. What are like some character names?
Oh, now you're losing me.
Well,
It's just gotta be like iconic Aussie names.
Which is you just take the actual normal names and chuck an O at the end. So we like instead of Harry, or we'll be like
A.
Hazza.
Hazza Bazza.
Hazza Bazza.
Yeah, it's Barry.
It's
Instead
Barry.
of Harry, it's Barry.
Yes.
Bazza.
Bazzo.
Bazzo.
It's fucking Rondog.
Rondog.
No, we'll change. We'll swap Hermione and Ron, and so instead of Ron, it's Rhonda. So he can like Ron can be the female of the group.
Yeah.
And Hermione can be
Harry.
Harry.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think we're reaching now. We've hit peak.
But we're on a roll.
now we're reaching.
Oh, but that'd be so good.
Yeah.
Imagine
Film it. Get some big names behind it.
names behind it, yeah.
For some of the Dumbledore of the school would be like Mel Gibson or someone.
No, Jeffrey Rush. I could even make a great Dumbledore.
Hell yeah! Just all the big Aussie actors can just be all the roles. Who would Snape be? Who would play Snape? Hugo Weaving? I feel like he's already too iconic in big franchises.
He'd make a great Snape,
Yeah.
though, I reckon.
Probably.
Yeah. He would never do it, but I could make it.
Hagrid.
Be Hagrid.
Who would be Hagrid? Who's a big, burly Australian actor?
Oh, you got,
Oh, I know one. He's in another big fantasy series.
yeah.
Yeah, Hodor from Game of Thrones.
He's Australian?
Yeah, he's Australian.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
He's got Southern Cross tattooed on his face. He's a DJ.
Oh, no shit. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Of
That's
course.
Hagrid.
That's Hagrid, yeah.
It's just him as he is.
Yeah, exactly right.
His heart just like busting out his feet.
We don't even script it. We just come on set. We just say action.
Yeah.
And he's just there.
Yeah, every weekend the kids are down there getting pissed and he's like busting
Yes,
out.
getting pissed. Yeah. They're smashing their house colours. Like,
We got to represent.
yeah. And fucking VBs walk around hanging out pingers. Hey, Shane, bro.
God damn it.
Fuck yes. And it's all he's playing is just like trap remixes of I Come From a Land Down Under.
Jesus. Oh, we got to reach out.
We gotta
make
reach out.
Make this happen.
Yeah, we gotta just. I'll get my people to chat to their people. I don't know how many people. If anybody can get a hold of these people,
And we'll make it happen.
we'll make it happen.
Let's like film a proof of concept first.
Yeah.
Make sure we know that's happening, and then we'll make it work.
I think it'd be great. I reckon we could shoot a trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm envisioning in my mind just like someone like reaching in and getting yeah. Imagine what the Dursleys.
The Dursleys.
Dursleys,
Yeah.
yeah, whatever they're called. Right, because you need.
So it literally is like just a complete rip-off of Harry Potter.
Oh, 100%.
Just reskinned.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe not. We'll change it a little bit. A little bit. Yeah.
It's changed enough.
I think, yeah. But yeah, you'd have to. Oh. I have to write this down. I'm going to actually fucking write this as script.
Well, I mean, we've got it all filmed.
We've got it all filmed, yeah.
There's the proof already. Mm-hmm. No one take our fucking idea.
I'll hunt you down. We should chuck like an exchange student in there from
Hogwarts?
From Hogwarts,
From
yeah.
Hogwarts.
And they just get
Bullied.
paid out bullied, yeah.
Just get bullied back to Hogwarts.
There's like fucking the potions professor, which is the beer professor. It's just like, all right, we've got an exchange student all the way from Hogwarts, our sister fucking thing over in the UK. Please welcome Jeffrey. Fucking, I don't know, whatever. I don't know, what's a good English name? Charles.
Charles, yeah.
Please welcome Charlie. It's Charles. Shut the fuck up, Charlie.
Sit down. Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. Welcome, Charles-o.
Charles-o. Chuck. Good Chuck.
Yeah. Oh, mate.
Damn.
That'd be so good.
Where do we go from here?
I don't know. Now I'm just trying to think of like all the different classes and what they'd be like. Because you've got like potions where they're just making, it's a microbrewery and they're just making beers.
What else? Defense against the dark arts would be defense against
the
getting shanked.
defense against the northern suburbs.
Yes.
Oh, fuck, I don't know.
I can't even remember.
My mind's gone a million miles, and nothing's jumping out.
No.
What other classes are there? All I can think of is potions and defense against dark arts.
It'd probably help if we'd played Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah.
I don't know shit.
I played a bit of it. Herbology is just how to grow weed.
As soon as you said it, I was like, yeah. I don't know where you're going with this.
Oh shit.
How to clip it
properly, how to clip it.
Grind it.
Right, you need to prune it now. You need to make sure you've got the right sort of plant. The right sort of setup. Now these lights, they're really hot, so the cops will be on you like fucking flies on shit.
Yeah, it's all about how to keep it like
how to keep
sus,
it away from the fuzz.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Now in some states, a small plant isn't illegal if it's for personal use, but if you've got more than 2 plants at this height, you're going to jail.
Yeah.
So here's how not to get caught.
We've got a special license here so we can grow all these plants just for you lot.
Yeah. There's like teaching you how to make different strains, like, and this one's called fucking purple haze, and here we have pineapple fritter.
Like splicing them together.
Yeah, splicing them together, yeah. Ah, yes.
Oh, look, Rondog over here. He's got a perfect specimen. He's spliced. A+ Rondog.
A+ Rondog, you're going places.
He's just their bait. Like,
They have another class that's just Centrelink.
Jesus.
And like, there's nothing magical about it. It's legit. Just a Centrelink. Like, there's a Centrelink branch in the school.
Yeah. And they don't have the great hall where they have the feast. They just have a canteen.
The canteen.
You gotta line up, do your lunch order with your paper bag.
It's like you got like floating paper bags, like instead of candles. And you've got just
meat pies and Zupa Dupas.
And the lady behind the counter isn't magical whatsoever. She's legit, just a canteen worker.
It's like someone's mum.
Yeah, exactly right. Like that kid gets bullied because he's always got an extra pie in his thing or something. Because his mum is always just like, here you go, darling. He's like, oh, mum, you're gonna get me beaten up.
Fuck off, mum.
Fuck off, mum. Oh, is that Rondo? You got another meat pie? Fucking, you're done.
Jesus. Do they have a sports shed as well? Instead of like a Quidditch thing, they just have a sports shed.
Yeah, the sports shed,
Just like all their like half deflated balls and hula hoops. And plastic cricket equipment.
And like the thing that'll be almost exactly the same is just they've just got a creepy groundskeeper.
Yeah.
Just all groundskeepers have to be creepy.
That was a rumor at my primary school because I don't know if the groundskeeper died or just retired, but the rumor was he died, but he got buried in the school somewhere. So everyone was like, oh, his bones are here somewhere, he's buried here somewhere.
Yeah. You're all out there in the oval with shovels.
Yeah, I think there was a rock that like looked kind of like tombstone-y, so people were like, that's where he's buried. It was a hell of a rumor that went around. We were kids.
Yeah, I love that sort of shit.
He probably just retired.
Yeah.
Fucking went off somewhere, but he was gone one day because you always see him walking around doing stuff.
He went to jail.
Right.
Absolutely went to jail. He's in prison.
Yeah.
That's why he just disappeared.
Went to Azkaban.
Yeah, went to Azkaban. Instead of Azkaban, it's like Yatla's band. I don't know. There's a jail in SA called Yatla.
That's just the old Adelaide jail.
The old Adelaide jail.
Yeah, it's not empty. You just can't. It's got a magical cloak over it or something.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah.
All the prisoners are in there. You just can't see them.
Yeah, it's decommissioned. Like,
that's why it's haunted.
Yeah, it's haunted. It's just like the apparitions of the wizards walking past.
Yeah. This whole podcast is just talking about Harry Potter, but
Australian Harry Potter.
Our Harry Potter, yeah.
Barry.
I don't know.
Smith.
Potter. So like pots and pans.
Pots and pans.
Barry Panner.
Barry Panner. Instead of the invisibility cloak, it's the you can't see me doona.
There's too many good things.
Oh, that's great.
Too many good things. Anyway, let's move on. I think we've talked about this enough.
Oh, I don't think we've talked enough. We could keep going on this.
Just the whole hour of
whole hour of Australian Harry Potter.
Yeah, shit.
Barry Wazza.
I'm
just inserting myself into that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
Very clever.
Yeah.
Damn. So what else have you been up to? Been doing your fringe stuff?
Been doing yeah. Segue.
Yeah, nice one.
Yeah, just fringe. I had a couple of shows got cancelled. Because venue and the guy that this is for music. I was playing drums. So the guy that was his show and the venue had a falling out over sound issues and all that sort of stuff. I'm not going to get into it.
Yep.
Because I really don't want to.
That's all right.
But my other show, as of filming this, had our first night last night. And so it's a circus aerial show kind of thing called Reminiscence. If anyone's in Adelaide and you want to go to the Adelaide Fringe, a show called Reminiscence is on every Saturday night.
And you're hosting it?
I'm hosting it. I'm the MC.
Yeah, nice. I'd come watch it, but I don't like the host.
Yeah, no, he's shit. He's really bad. Like, I had first show last night. All the performers fucking killed it. Yeah. Absolutely amazing. Me, however, felt like I didn't do a good job. And like I was chatting to a friend and they're like,
off your game.
Yeah, I felt like I was off the game. The energy was really weird. And like, I was chatting to a friend of mine who's also a musician, and they were saying like, us creative types, we're always our biggest critic. I'm like, yeah, there is that, and I'm very self-deprecating, but I really feel like this wasn't the best kind of thing. And I'll put it down to like the intro that we wrote the show before we had a venue.
Yeah.
And so I wrote this intro for the show kind of thing, thinking that the venue had better facilities than it actually does.
Right, okay.
Like, we don't have a lighting thing. So when you normally go to theatre shows, you see spotlights, colours, washes, all that sort of thing.
With and
you got like someone doing all that shit.
Yeah.
I wrote the intro thinking we were going to have at least something like that. And so we get to the venue and they don't. Because it's not a venue. We're the only show that they've got on during the Fringe at all.
Oh, okay.
It's not like a venue kind of thing.
It's like a little secondary venue.
Yeah, it's a really nice cafe, and then they had like a really big room out the back.
Okay, right.
And being like aerial and all that sort of stuff, we managed to rig it up so we can do. It's like high ceilings.
Yep.
So you can do lyra and trapeze and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So, but that worked out really well. But the other facilities just aren't there. So there's no lighting. It's just because the areas. I think they use it as like an office space.
Okay.
And then they just clear everything out. We come in and do our thing. It's very Fringe.
Yeah.
Like it's how Fringe used to be. It's just off the cuff.
Put together.
Yeah, exactly right. It's all gaffer tape and blue tack.
Yeah.
So I wrote this intro with having that not having that in mind, thinking that we were going to have lights in that because we were tossing up between a bunch of different spaces, and the producer, director, settled on this one space. And I had in my mind, like I had the vision of a different space.
So it's the director's fault.
Yeah. Fucking directors.
Blame him.
You dropped the ball, Sarah. No, it's her first show. She's stressed out enough. Yeah. She's doing great. The show as a whole was amazing.
Yeah, nice.
I just feel like I was getting laughs and stuff. But the intro, I sort of wrote it in a way, and then we got all the audio cues and everything put together for this intro that I want to do.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there last night, and the audience is coming in, and I'm looking around. I'm like, this is not going to work. This is fucked. It's going to be so shit.
All right. So you already put yourself in a bad mindset.
I've already almost kind of just like accepted defeat.
Yeah.
But I mean, with that, I still did it. I tried to adapt it. I tried to make it a little bit funny. I called attention to the fact that I made a joke of like, we had these amazing special effects, teed up, but we're also doing the show. It starts at 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
And daylight savings is still very bright outside.
Yeah, right.
And so I kind of made the joke like, we had all these lighting cues and everything, but it's 7 o'clock. We don't have any of that, so just bear with me.
Yeah.
And like, so the intro just became really awkward.
Yeah.
And
okay. And that sets the tone.
And that sets the tone.
So at least the rest of your segments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I try to play off of that and call attention to like, it's a bit awkward, but here we are.
Yeah.
And so I'm just like, welcome to the most awkward intro in every show ever. And then it was just hard to get the audience like working with me.
Yeah.
They were a great audience, and there were times where we got to laughs, a few gags here, and people were getting into it.
Yeah.
But anytime I tried to talk to the audience, there was a little bit like pulling teeth. Like there was sometimes it kind of felt like I was more annoying them. I don't think I actually was. I might have been blowing it a little bit up.
Yeah.
But there's a good chance I might have been as well. And
you got set plants in the audience, people that are going to laugh at all your jokes.
Yeah.
Because then the laughter spreads.
Well, we actually had some friends come to the show.
Yeah.
And one of our friends brought their mother, and they wanted me to like riff on have a laugh. Because when in rehearsals, we were having a joke around. And like the mother was there, and I was thinking about it, but there was just no entry into it. Like the crowd work wasn't working. And if I tried, it was going to be too awkward. And it just didn't flow.
Just sort of felt like you were being a dick.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. And so I was chatting to some people and that sort of stuff. And the whole thing about the show is we have different acts who try to portray artistically in their own way a different like emotional feeling, that sort of thing. So it's called reminiscence.
Yeah.
And it's just like reminiscing about fucking feelings. Feelings sort of thing.
Yeah.
Everybody's wearing a mirror suit, basically, apart from me.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
No, it's good because those things, because they're like going upside down and doing flips on all these apparatuses and that, and they've got these tiny mirrors, they're pinging off, like they're everywhere.
Right,
so in between each act, I'm coming out and I'm fucking sweeping the floor.
Right.
Trying to get the mirrors off. And so I'm talking with the crowd, I'm trying to get them involved with like, the next thing that's coming up. I'm excited for this next group. It's just going to be really exciting. Can anyone tell what they're going to portray? And someone's like, excitement? I'm like, hey, so I'm trying to get them involved. And there were a couple of people who were like taking the bait. And one of them was stressed. I'm like, I'm stressed. Who's stressed? Who else is? And I was trying to get up to people and stressing people out.
Yeah.
And then some people were just like, I was just like, anyone here stressed? Who's stressed? And some people were like, oh, definitely. And there was like some awkward like laughter. Like, I'm not going to stress you out anymore. Anyway, next act.
Should just like bust out Super Soaker and threaten people. You want to get squirted, bitch? You want to get squirted?
He's stressed. Just get a balloon.
You stressed now?
He's stressed. He's stressed.
Just get like a fistful of eggs. Like.
Oh yeah, that's just bad egg. Who's stressed? Who wants to be stressed? Oh! Just go on and try to squeeze it in their face.
Well, just get like a hard-boiled egg and lob it into the crowd.
Who's stressed? Think quick. But so the show was amazing. I'm probably just like everyone that was there that saw it, like people that were new, they said, no, it was good. You were really good. You had the crowd were working. I had some friends say like the crowd. I had someone say they were like the crowd. It felt like the crowd just weren't warming up.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, I know that's my fucking fault. I'm the one who's supposed to be warming up the crowd.
Yeah.
And so like. The show went great.
Yeah.
We got claps and everything at the
That's
end.
right.
So there was laughter. They were getting into it. A lot of the gags did land.
Just on the whole, it felt.
On the whole, it felt like I was a bit flat.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah, I don't know. It might be.
Better luck tonight. Are you doing it tonight?
No, only Saturdays.
Oh, okay.
Thank God.
Better luck next week.
Yeah, better luck next week. But I might just be comparing myself to the last show that I did with this group, which was amazing. We got 4 and 5 star reviews everywhere. and I had someone like mention me specifically.
Yeah, right.
And they're like, yeah, he was amazing. Fucking the crowd were loving it, and it was like raucous laughter all the time.
Well, then I feel like it comes more down to the crowd, not you specifically.
Yeah.
If you're delivering the same energy as you have previously, then it's the crowd.
Yeah,
Different
I'm
crowd,
trying
different
to the same energy.
Yeah.
But I think if I can rewrite the intro, it's gonna make it 100 times easier.
Well,
100 times
you got a
better.
week to do it.
I do.
Yeah.
So
Figure
I just
it
got to
out.
find a way that I can do it, but keep like the cues just about the same.
Yeah.
So I'll see what I can do.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's my fringe so far.
That's what you've been doing, yeah.
That's what I've been doing. Yeah, a lot of rehearsals.
Yeah, that's why it's the YouTube's taking a bit of a back seat.
Yes,
Put it on the back
yeah.
burner while you focus on, other things.
It's always in the back of my mind, and I apologize to anyone who's trying to be like, where's our content?
Well,
it's coming.
Hopefully by the time this comes out, we'll be sort of back on track.
Yeah, because we'll be back and right. So disregard all that.
Yeah.
Editor, cut it out. So yeah, I've been busy with that.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. I can't say I've been busy with anything other than
Other than this and work.
Tavern stuff and work, yeah. And
well,
then just when I get some downtime, I got some downtime and that's it.
Yeah. I also might be moving house again, hopefully.
Oh, yeah.
But
You
closer
mentioned
to the tavern.
So we can do more filming.
We can do more, we can get shit, like it's
Hell
gonna be a lot easier. It's not gonna be a case of coming here, filming, driving an hour and a half home, being too tired to edit because I just drove an hour and a half.
Yeah, that makes sense. Driving is tiring.
It is.
Yeah, I get that. That makes sense.
I find driving in traffic for an hour somehow is better than driving at 110k for an hour.
I hate traffic.
I hate traffic as well. I'm not saying it's...
I hate the stop, start.
Yeah, but it's still, I'm like, I live closer.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I don't know. If I had to choose, if it was the same time to travel, I'd rather just be able to go 110 straight.
Yeah. I think the other thing with that is like, if you live here and you got to get here, and you got traffic, you're like, this is going to take me 45 minutes where it should be 15.
Yeah.
But I know it's taking me 45 minutes this time.
And then next time.
And next time will be better, like different time of day. But when it's like, when you got a long distance, it's going to take me an hour and a half regardless.
Yeah.
Like minimum's an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. It's like, because it takes me about half an hour from my house to get to the freeway to get down here.
Yeah.
So it feels like a journey to get to the freeway, and then the freeway's a journey, and that's a journey to get from the freeway to here.
Yeah, I get that. That makes sense.
Yeah. Welcome to Over the Barrel podcast, where two white men complain about their first world problems.
Yeah. Well, pretty much. Pretty much. I'm trying to think of what else I've been up to lately, but I really just haven't. It's all just been Tavern stuff. I started watching the new live action Avatar.
Oh, what's that like?
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Okay. On a scale from the original animated cartoon to M. Night Shyamalan.
Where does it sit?
Yeah, where does it sit?
I'd say a good in the middle somewhere.
In the middle?
Yeah.
So it's definitely better than the movie that came out?
Definitely better than that.
Okay.
I do have to say, and I think a lot of people have been making the same argument, the Shyamalan movie costume design felt a lot better.
Yeah.
Like the Netflix series does feel very cosplay.
Okay.
Like everything looks very clean. It's like they've tried to capture the style of the animated series too closely.
Okay, yeah.
So everything looks real like poppy with color and it doesn't feel lived in.
Yeah, yeah, fair enough.
That makes sense.
That could also come down to like money funding versus Netflix series funding.
Possibly, yeah. But other than that, it's good. Some of the CG stuff's pretty good with like the bending and like how Appa looks, the big sky bison.
Yeah.
The acting is
I
hit
know
and
what
miss.
Appa is.
The acting is hit and miss. So other people might not.
Okay. A sky bison is like a normal bison, except it flies and it has an extra pair of legs.
Legs.
They're like normal legs, but they glitch.
But yeah, the acting's a bit hit and miss, but you're gonna get that with younger actors anyway. Like sometimes it's a bit. There's scenes where you're watching it and you're like, that feels like it was done in one take.
Yeah, that was just.
Yeah, like that'll do.
They were strapped for time. It was like, we're like 3 hours behind.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah.
It's fine. We'll get it in post. Next.
A little bit like that, but yeah, like other than that, it's got a bit of a pacing issue. Some like the first episode feels a bit like it's like, all right, come on, get on with it. But like it's okay. It's watchable.
No.
It's not like the live action One Piece. That was peak.
I like it. I hadn't seen much of the cartoon or the anime. Oh, sorry. It's only a red dot. I really liked it. I like the live action on that.
Avatar doesn't hit that level, but it's fine. It's good for what it is. But it did get me thinking though, because you've watched the animated series.
Yes, I watched Tavern.
Yeah, cool. Because I had the thought with waterbenders, right?
Yeah.
Because they, well, not all of them, but they can learn to bloodbend.
Bloodbending. Ooh.
They got me thinking, do you think a waterbender could bend other bodily fluids?
100%.
Like a cum bender?
Yeah. It's just like you wouldn't even need to touch them. You're just like, ah!
I thought more like your own. Let me just reach into my special supply. The sticky whip.
Oh, God. I definitely think they could. And I'm definitely glad they didn't put that in.
my ultimate technique, the spoof shot.
Guarantee. Oh, there has to be a fucking parody where they do that.
Yeah, an adult parody.
An adult parody. Rule 34.
Damn.
I'm not looking that up. Nobody looked that up.
I mean, you would though if you could. You would have your little jar, like
your little jar.
You fill it up and you just have it, just for like the ones that you're really going to teach a lesson to.
Imagine like you're somewhere. Imagine you're somewhere. You're just, oh no, Fire Nation surprised me. I don't have anything on me. And there's no lakes or rivers around. What am I going to do?
I'll show that.
And he's like, oh, no, aye, get out of my eye.
Wait, this isn't water. What is this?
Oh God!
It's so sticky.
Why does it smell like beef?
My diet hasn't been the best lately.
Yeah. I've been eating nothing but jerky. I've been on the road for years.
But I think that's the next step up from bloodbending.
Yeah.
It's like waterbending, bloodbending, cum bending.
It's like waterbending, that's the norm. That's accepted. Bloodbending is like the
taboo.
Taboo is like really bad. Like don't fuck with that sort of witchcraft. And then cum bending is just like don't talk to that person.
Yeah.
It's like it's the weird guy in the corner at all the bending meetups.
Yeah.
Just sitting there.
Yeah. He's always looking at people down his brow. He's like. He's
got like the blue jacket with the fur.
Yeah.
That, but it's a trench coat.
He just turns around in the corner every once in a while. You just see him shuffling a bit. What the fuck is he doing?
No, you just see him like moving his hands in like a subtle bending way, and he's just like.
Yeah. He's doing that a bit, and you just see him pull out a jar and.
Opens up his thing and puts it with the 15 other ones he's got there. Labels it.
Yeah. What do you need?
I got what you're looking for.
Maybe that.
Oh God.
Maybe the conversation shouldn't have gone down that
Yeah,
far.
thanks for putting that image in my mind.
I had to live with it, so now you have to live with it.
Oh, good. Now you have to live with it.
Feels like it's a good place to wrap it up.
Should we wrap it up there?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Remember to wrap it up, ladies and gentlemen, and don't bend in public. How? No, we're gonna go there anyway.
Yeah, no. We're done.
Okay, well, this has been Over a Barrel podcast with the amazing.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, no, they couldn't turn up. So you've got Ed and I. Thank you all for tuning in for this. Have a good night, day, wherever you are. Time zone's weird.
Time zone, yep.
Yep. And we'll see you again soon.
Yeah, hopefully in a week if we're back on schedule.
Yeah, it's been so long since we've done this, I can't remember how to end a video.
Like that. Cheers.
Cheers.
This is empty.